So they actually don't call it the planner, they call it the organizer. And it has already arrived. And I saw that they had a new product this year, which is actually not a spiral bound planner. Hey guys, it has actually been over a year since I showed you a planner video, and last year I bought my 2022 planner really early, I think in August, because they were having a sale, and this year it's now the end of October, and I ordered my 2023 personal planner a couple weeks ago, and I was actually really surprised because I think just last week I got a message that it had shipped, which it comes from Sweden. They ship it, you know, no tracking, no frills. They say it's going to take 4 weeks, and it's already arrived. So I'm going to show you what I've done in my 2022 planner thus far, and then I will show you what I'm doing for 2023, which is going to be a little bit different. So if you haven't seen my previous planner videos, I use the personal planner. Like I mentioned, it comes from Sweden, and they are custom printed to your specifications. So you can choose the layouts that you want. You could upload your own list of like special dates, and they'll put it on the calendar like with the other holidays. You can choose like what little modules and things you want in here. In the back of the planner, you can choose, I usually just do like basic lined paper, and then I put like calendar for the year forward, but you can customize everything, the colors, everything. And actually, I really loved what I ended up doing with this year's planner. Let me flip it over this way actually, because I found this beautiful marble image and actually cut it in half myself and used it as the front and back covers. So this is actually like one continuous image. You can see like the marble veining kind of continues across. But I think that turned out so cool just because you can obviously you can upload any image that you want. You could use photos or whatever. Usually I've used their like standard images and things that they have, but they didn't really have anything that I loved for this year, so I found this beautiful image and just uploaded my own. And then you also, when you do the spiral bound personal planner, you get to choose the color of the elastic you know, band that holds it together. It comes with a like page marker little ruler kind of thing, so you can choose. I just go with basic clear because what I like to do with my planner, I'll show you in a second, is I like to decorate the pages every week in, you know, different colors. So I try to just go with something that will match with everything. So also, if you haven't seen my previous planner videos before, I'll just kind of touch on my methodology for this. So as I flip through these, I'll just share. I just use this for work, and I, like I mentioned, I just decorate each week kind of on its own, usually with washi tape, sometimes with other stickers and things. And so every week I kind of have a color scheme, and what I do each day is I will write out all my appointments for the day in black ink, and then I pick a secondary color of ink, and I use that for other notes and to-do lists and things. And what it's really been helpful with for me, well, number one, keeping track of what I'm doing every day. I don't write out a whole week's worth of appointments and things in advance, just because in my area things just change so quickly and get canceled and rescheduled and moved. So usually at the end of the day I will write out my appointments for the next day, and even then a lot of stuff ends up getting canceled or changed, but it's just not worth it to write out a whole week in advance. But so I'll write out my appointments, and then the other side that I do is like other things that I need to get done that day, other things I need to keep track of that I did, you know, reports that I ran, different activities I did, because at the end of the week, each week, we have to summarize kind of like what we in our team like each personally accomplished, and that was always so hard for me to keep track of until I started using a planner, and then I was able to you know, write it all down daily, and on Friday I can sit down and go, oh, okay, I did this, I went to this meeting, we came to that decision, and I can kind of have like a running record of everything that I did. The other thing that's nice is we do a monthly newsletter, and so I basically only use the monthly spreads for tracking kind of the timelines of that newsletter, but it's nice to like visually see that as I plan it out. But anyway, I'm just kind of flipping through the recent pages here of my planner just to sort of give you an idea of what it looks like. So for 2023, I went on the Personal Planner website to, start picking out what I wanted to do, and I saw that they had a new product this year, which is actually not a spiral bound planner, it's just the pages. So they actually don't call it the planner, they call it the organizer. And it has already arrived, as I mentioned, so I'm just gonna pull it out here. So it does come with, well, first of all, there's a nice little thank you note. When you get a personal planner, it comes with a sheet of stickers, which I don't usually use, but the organizer came with a sheet of stickers as well. And then it's just, as I mentioned, just the pages. So they are actually punched for a 6-hole binder. And it doesn't come with, like the bookmark, because obviously this is designed to clip onto a spiral binding. It doesn't come with an elastic strap or anything because there's no binding at all for this. So Personal Planner did offer a couple of like leather binder things that you could put these in, but I really wanted to see if I could just find something kind of simple and clear, because what's the point of picking this pretty cover if you're not going to see it? So I actually ended up finding on Amazon this clear plastic binder, which obviously I haven't taken out of its package either, so let me unpack this. And this also does come with your choice of a black or white elastic strap, so that's nice. And, I just figured, I'm sure it's not like the highest quality thing, but I just figured even if I get a couple years out of it, it's less wasteful, to just have the pages rather than this whole book and everything. I actually save my planners. I have them all lined up on a shelf here above my desk. I probably should get rid of them at some point because I don't think I'm going back and referring, to planners from like 5 years ago. But it does seem kind of wasteful to like have all this generated when really all you need is the pages. So that said, obviously I haven't tried assembling this or anything yet, so I'm going to put this together here with you. So the cover that I chose for 2023 is actually this really pretty kind of like watercolor design. Let me just take off these bands. So this was one of their designs that it already, it was a pre-made design. It's maybe coming across a little bit darker on camera, but it's like a dark blue kind of watercolor looking thing, and then it says 2023, obviously. The pages are the exact same layout that I've been using. So I do, again, since it's just for my work week, I do the 5 weekdays horizontal layout, and then the weekend days I do smaller. I'm noticing that this is not what I had intended, but it's okay, I'll make it work. This was supposed to be lined the whole way across this area, which it is, and then this section was supposed to be a list of check boxes, like a little checkbox thing, which it's not, but that's fine, because actually I rarely use the check boxes, so if anything this gives me a little more flexibility. I can make it check boxes or whatever I want. And then the back pages, just like I had done in previous years, are primarily just lined paper, and then yeah, here we come to, so it'll be a 2023 overview and then 2024. So it does look like it's in good order. So I'm going to go ahead and just snap these into the binder. So again, the nice thing about this is that you do have lots of options as far as different types of binders and things that you can put this in. So you could definitely get like a fancier, leather binder. You can get things with pockets and different compartments and things. Again, I just went with this really simple plain clear one, mostly so that you could enjoy the pretty cover design through the through the clear protective cover. All right, so there we go, fits perfect. So again, this is just like a standard sized thing with the 6 holes, and then I guess I'll use maybe I'll use the black elastic band. So the one thing that this will be missing is the is a bookmarker, like page marker for, you know, to open it directly to your week. I am sure that there are bookmarks or things that are designed to go on these 6-hole binders. I just don't have one at the moment. So, you know, maybe in the future I would want to get one. But otherwise, usually I just leave this open all week laying out on my desk, and then I just close it on the weekends, and then next week it's time to turn the page to the next page. So I don't think it's going to be like a huge hassle to not know the current page all the time. But I think that turned out really nice. It's the actual cover, I'll put a link to it on Amazon, but it's really like sturdy feeling. You know, let's see how it stands up to being used for a year. But you can see the design through it, which is nice. The pages all fit great, and then it'll still lay flat, just like the spiral bound book that I had previously. So and the other nice thing is you can take the pages out. So if you're really trying to write something and the rings are getting in the way, you can just pop it open and remove the page and do your writing or decorating or whatever and pop it back in, which is great because actually I had used a Happy Planner in the past. You might have seen, that was kind of the beginning of my planner videos. And the nice thing with the Happy Planner is they have that ring system where you can easily pop the pages in and out. And that's kind of something that I've missed in using these spiral bound ones for the last several years. So it'll be nice to have that option as well. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me today and taking a flip through how my 2022 planner has worked out, and then a preview of what I've got on deck for next year. If you enjoyed this and you enjoyed planner videos, give me a thumbs up and let me know. If you like, I used to do like quarterly updates of what I actually was doing specifically in my planner. So if you want me to go back to doing that rather than like an annual check-in of what next year's planner is going to be, leave me a comment and let me know if you like seeing those things. But otherwise, thank you again for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!